everybody, this is Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly tarot scope, and this is where I pull a card for each of the zodiac signs. You can apply the reading to your sun, moon, or rising, and this is for the week of March 15th through the 21st. And so right off the bat, I'm going to say the word that is probably on everybody's mind right now, and that is coronavirus. You know, this has now been declared a national emergency. It's already been declared a pandemic. Now that our leadership has really owned up to it in terms of saying that this is something that we need to deal with as a nation, that this is going to be better for us. And, you know, who's to say? I don't know whether it's too little, too late, but the fact of the matter is that there is something being done, and that's something that we can really be grateful for at this time. Continue to do the things that you can do to protect yourselves in terms of washing your hands and staying away from large crowds, and really paying attention to symptoms of those and those around you, and try to keep yourself safe. And also to be a help to other people, especially to people who are elderly or people who do not have a lot of access to resources, and even people who may just need to talk. You know, just kind of be there to help people who really are struggling with this, as we all are struggling with it. And I think another thing that we have to realize is that this is not something that is going to go away quickly. This may be a watershed moment where we have to really realize that things may not be the same after this. You know, we may have to deal with this for a long time, and it's not going to go away right away. So definitely, you know, this is the time for us where we as a collective are going to have to change our attitude and really be adaptable to what this situation can really bring. We don't know where it's going. So, you know, that doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know, but it is a reality. And, you know, sometimes change is needed for whatever the case may be, and you never know what the reason is. And I know that may sound like a hollow thing, you know, considering that people are sick or dying and are at risk. But we also can't shield ourselves from certain realities. So, you know, just, you know, I pray that everybody stays safe and that we can get through this with a minimum of challenges. And so as far as this week goes in terms of the astrology, you know, I'm really very much into the moon, as you probably know. I'm a Taurus sun and moon, and so the moon is exalted in the sign of Taurus. So I think I feel very much an affinity to the moon. And I also am a Cancer rising, so as you know, Cancer is ruled by the moon. So I very much am into the moon. And so, you know, we're still in the full moon cycle. The new moon is not until I think the 23rd of this month. So this whole week we're going to still be in the full moon cycle. So this is definitely a time to really purge what doesn't need to be in your lives. And this is something that we're going through as a collective anyway, in terms of, you know, not doing things that are not necessary. You know, no necessary, you know, gatherings of crowds, and those are things that don't serve us at this point in time. And by the same token, there are things to be gained. I think maybe now we might have at this point in time, you could really develop a real appreciation just of our lives, period, you know, without, you know, worrying about money, or some of us are worried about money as well. But I think that a lot of us are also really happy to be alive and to be healthy at this time. And, you know, we pray for those who are not, you know, and I think that we can really use this time period to be grateful for what we have, and also to streamline our lives so that we can make the most of this challenging situation. So these are some of the things that we can think about as I pull the card for your sign, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm going to start with Aries. And this week I'm going to be using, this is the Angel Tarot. And this is a deck that I used to use a while back for my daily tarot pulls. And it's really a really nice deck. They have angel imagery on the cards, and times are heavy right now, so I figured that I would use a deck that was a little bit lighter, to kind of give it a little bit of balance. So I'm going to start with Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your card for the week. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And your card is the King of Pentacles, and the key word for that is generosity. So going with what I was saying about us really being grateful for our abundance, this King of Pentacles is really asking that you tap into your sense of generosity. The King of Pentacles is a card that is about taking care of business, maybe even being head of household or taking care of your household. And so this is one of the greatest generosities that we have in life, taking care of our family and people who are dependent perhaps on us for their sustenance and their well-being. So definitely think about those things as you go through this week and as you share your generosity. And it's not just with money, it could be with any type of nurturing that you do, any type of caretaking that you do, and any type of leadership that you hold in terms of taking care of others financially and emotionally as well, I would say. So now we're going to go on to Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Taurus, this is your card for the week. And it is the Sun, the angel of happiness. And so Taurus, this is a day or a week for you to really tap into that inner child and really, once again, count your blessings. Abundance can take the form of anything in your life that gives you joy. And it could be your family. It could be your nice comfy bed. It could be this your nice chair that you sit in. This is why I love this chair. And, it could be so much that you may take for granted. And I think that when we're going through hard times such as this, we really appreciate the things that we have, because they could be taken away from us, just the fact that we can breathe, without discomfort. That is something that we can really be happy with. So tap into that sense of happiness. This is a week where, you may be able to be an inspiration to other people who may be down and out. Do what you can do to really spread that positive attitude and help other people who perhaps could use that little bit of positivity. So now we're going to go on to Gemini. Gemini, this is your card for the week. You can apply it to your Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Gemini, your card is the Three of Cups, celebration. So we're getting like really happy cards. So I'm so glad that I'm using this deck this week. And so this is a time for you to really also count your blessings. This is a time for you to share that feeling with other people, with your friends, with loved ones. If you're not able to be with other people in person, you can do FaceTime, you can Skype, or talk to people on the phone, over social media. This is the time to celebrate life and to really just enjoy the things that you have and the connections that you have with other people, because that is really the best thing that we can have in our life is connection. Feeling that we belong and that other people are there for us and that we can be there for other people just to share our humanity. And so now we're going to move on to Cancer. This is your sun, moon, or rising card. Alright, I'm having a hard time shuffling these right now. Cancer, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card for you, Cancer, is the Seven of Swords, theft. So, Cancer, this doesn't have to be a negative card. This is a card saying that there may be things that are not serving your highest good. And sometimes this card is thought to be about deception. And sometimes we deceive ourselves, with all this worry. I'm a Cancer rising, so I know about that a little bit, Cancer. I know a little bit about your struggle. And sometimes, we get emotional about things. And I know I have been worried sick this entire week. And it comes and goes in waves in terms of how I feel. Sometimes I'm feeling okay, I can handle it. And sometimes it just overwhelms me with concern. But this card is really letting us know that sometimes we can be thieves to our own joy. We can allow our worrisome thoughts steal our joy. So whenever possible, I think sometimes we need to really acknowledge our fear, vent it, tell somebody, write it out, express this fear that you have. And then that gives it a chance to be expressed and brought out into the world, and it empties you of that fear when you express it. And then once you're emptied, you can come back to yourself in terms of being a little bit more logical, as the swords represent logic, and really calming yourself down and thinking about what is really true for you, and whether the situation is dire or whether there's something you can do to make the best of what the situation has to offer. So don't let anything steal your joy. So now we're going to move on to Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Leo, this is your card for the week. It is the Four of Pentacles, control. So this is a card that really talks about trying to box yourself in, trying to do everything you can to take control. And it could be about money, but it also could be about maybe, we see a lot of people hoarding these days, hoarding hand sanitizer and canned goods or toilet paper or something like that, and trying to maintain control in a situation that seems to be out of control. And so definitely do the things that you need to do in order to make yourself feel comfortable, but at the same time, don't let it control your life, where you're spending a lot of time trying to control things that really you can't control. And all the toilet paper in the world, is not the thing that is going to keep anyone from getting the virus, if that is something that you're concerned about. But there's a whole plethora of things that you can do in order to keep yourself safe. So the thing is to really relax that control. Listen to the advice of what is being said in terms of what you can do to make yourself safe, and really, go with the flow if possible, and kind of let go of that tight control that could really be making your life a little bit more stressful, and even something that is ruining or compromising your immune system from all the stress and worry. So now we're going to move on to Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Virgo, your card for the week is the Eight of Wands, Journeys. So this may be a fast-moving week for you, Virgo. This may be a week where you have a lot of things to do, where you have a lot of activity in your life, a lot of energy, a lot of things going on around you. So this is a card where that really says that, allow that to happen. Go with the flow. Let things flow where they may, do what you need to do. But by the same token, this is also a sign that things may be going well for you, and that whatever the outcome of these activities that you're doing, that it's all going to fall into place at the end of the day. So now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Libra, this is your card for the week. And it is the Queen of Cups with the keyword of sensitivity. So Libra, this is just a time for you to really get into your intuition, get into your emotions, and really tap into that sense of beauty that you have. And you may be able to be a beacon of hope for other people. Maybe you can be nurturing, maybe you can be compassionate and help others be calm in this time where it is much needed for people to be helpful to others. And so many people need that sense of balance, that sense of compassion that you can give them. So definitely tap into that side of yourself, and also give that compassion to yourself. Really be sensitive to how you feel. A lot of times, a lot of us can get into a mode where we're trying to help other people. We're trying to be strong for other people, but we also have to make sure that we give that same type of compassion to ourselves, that we take care of ourselves, we get enough rest, and that when we need other people to lean on, that we also ask for help. So now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. And Scorpio, this is your card for the week. It is the Eight of Pentacles, dedication. So Scorpio, this is a time for you to really hold steady, to keep on doing what you have been doing, to continue to be dedicated to the things that you love. And once again, you are really building up some type of security for yourself and for those around you. So continue to do that. Continue to hold steady, and don't give up. Don't think that you're putting in the work for nothing. Know that this is something that is going to provide for you in the long run, and it's going to really be a foundation for you in the future for security and stability. So now we're going to move on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now Sagittarius, your card is the King of Swords, decisions. And so you may be a person who is having to make decisions, maybe for yourself or even for other people. You may be someone who is a leader. And so really use your logic this week. If you have been stressed out about the events surrounding the coronavirus and the news, just take time to really sit back, really listen to what people are saying, and particularly the healthcare experts, and really pay attention to the things that you listen to. I know there are a lot of sources to get information about this topic, but make sure that you get things from top sources. It's nice to hear other people's opinion about things, but Listen to the doctors, what doctors are saying, what the CDC, the World Health Organization, and your local, state, or city, county government. Listen to those people, the experts, and try to just feel your way through all of that information and take the best things that resonate with you and things that you think can really help you stay safe and also to get you and your family through this crisis. And so now we're going to move on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Capricorn, your card for the week is the Ten of Cups. So this is a great card for you. This is showing that you can find contentment and safety at home, basically. This is a time for you to really, gather around your family, to really get close to them, get close to the people who are in your life, people who are like family, close friends, close associates, people that you really trust, and really hone in on that and the connections that you have with these people, because this is going to be what helps you get through this week and maybe even beyond, by forming these really close relationships and really strengthening the relationships that you already have. So now we're going to move on to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Aquarius, your card for this week is also the Ten of Swords, decisions. So definitely this may be a week for you to make decisions about how you construct your life in the wake of this crisis and what you need to do in order to make the most of this situation. This may be a time where you're going to have to listen to what other people are saying and weigh out the pros and cons. You also may have responsibility for other people, whether it's at your job or in your house, that you're going to have to also help make decisions for. And so as you take on these responsibilities, just make sure that you definitely weigh everything through your logic. I know there's a lot of fear and a lot of emotions going around, but perhaps this is the time for you in particular to really weigh it with your mind, with your logic, with your discernment, in order to make the right choices for you and for those around you. We're going to move on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Pisces, the card for you is the Empress, Angel of Abundance. And so this is really saying that this is a time for you to be a nurturer, to really be there for other people, to be someone who is a source of abundance for other people. You can also, this also can show abundance for yourself, but I really sometimes see this card as being a mothering type of card, where other people could be dependent on you, or other people are looking to you for advice or for an example of how to behave. So this is your time to shine in that capacity and really be a beacon for other people. It's hard sometimes when people are looking to you to be their source of support. And where does that leave you? Sometimes you need support as well. And we can all really be our own support and also give ourselves what it is that we need in order to feel nurtured and secure and safe. So definitely indulge in those things that are beneficial to your self-care. and also balance that out with what you give to other people. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video, and I will talk to you soon.